Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. I'm going to show you tonight how to make this pattern. And I don't really ever expect anybody to make this pattern, but some of the tools that I'm going to use in functions might go a long way. First of all, draw a rectangle. I'm going to make mine with my ratio locked right there. I'm going to make mine 4 inches. I'm going to go ahead and put P. It doesn't really matter in this case. And then I'm going to go to Effects and Contour. I'm going to contour the inside 4 times 1/4 time. Now you need to go to Object and break the contour part, and actually go to Object and ungroup it. Now I'm going to hit R on the keyboard. It's going to put everything to the right, and then I'm going to hit B. It put everything in the right corner. I've got my nudge factor set on 4. I'm going to set it on like 5. And I am going, you don't really have to do this part, but I'm going to fill all these in. Then, and you could use any color. I'm going to make a swap, and I'm going to, a sample basically, and I'm going to color this one the same orange that we're using, but this one I'm going to use a yellow. I'm going to go ahead and take away the outline, which I don't really think matters. Then I'm going to open up the under Effects, the blend tool. I'm going to blend them 4 times because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have, well, there's actually 6 because I started off with 2. So the best, you could use any tool to do this. And I didn't really have to do this part now that I think about it. If you use the color eyedropper tool, it's hard to kind of put it in there. So that we can change and change the color with that color eyedropper tool. I'm going to go ahead, I've got the first color. I'm going to go ahead and go to the, well, I'm going to use the color eyedropper tool, and then I'll show you in just a second. Because we've created a new shape. Let's try that second color. I might have to use the Smart Fill tool. There we go. Go back to the pick tool, and don't let me forget to, there we go. It's working. Maybe I was on the line. The only thing I don't like about the color eyedropper tool, you got to go back and forth. So I'm going to use the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to get that yellow, and I can fill that in with yellow. The good thing about that, I could have done it without moving those over, and just go back and get the Smart Fill tool again and fill that in. Whoop. Yeah, that's good enough. It's not, there's actually 6 splotches and I only made 5 holes. But I think that'll work. They're all a little bit different color. I'm going to go ahead and group that together. And remember, we made it 4 inches. So we're going to set our nudge factor on 4. And there's several ways to do this, duplicate it over. And I'm going to just Control D and make a duplicate and nudge it over. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab this, Control D and down. I'm just using the arrow keys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You pretty much want a square. Now at this time I can Control G to group it. I'm going to rotate it at negative 45 degrees, so it's like that. And then I'm going to probably reduce it in size. And there you have that pattern. To me, it kind of looks like boxes that are going, you know, the outside red is a box. And then the other, there's layers in the box that you can only see one direction. I guess we could probably look at it that way. Now you're kind of looking up at it. I don't think it'll matter which way you turn it. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.